Hello all, Jeff here with a new video. Thought I'd do some online racing again on Forza Motorsport 7. This time in the historic road racing hopper with simulation damage. Just a little under a week before this hopper leaves us, so I thought I'll give it a crack and use an Aussie car. So, we start off at Sebring Short using the 1972 Ford Falcon XA GTHO. This is the Phase 4 GTHO. In real life, only 4 of these things were made. Yep, 4. Because of a supercar scare that was going on in the early 70s in Australia. Anyway, turn 1, people were smashing into each other. I mean, it's not as much cars as you would expect at turn 1. However, turn 2 at Sebring, that's where everything's going to happen. Water boy in the Mustang, well, water sucks. Gatorade is better. There's a heap of others on the grass. Wheels interlocking there, and it's like 4. It was 3. They're trying to go 4 wide. It could possibly be 5 wide back there. But from the back of the grid, I'm in 7th. Not too bad. Yeah, as I said, only 4 of these things were made because the rules for Bathurst back in the day was I think there had to be 500 of a certain model that had to be made for the road before they could go racing. So the government stopped this from happening because a car like this was capable of doing what, 250 kilometers an hour, which is a lot in 1972. So yeah, as you can see, my tune, it's got a fair bit of straight line speed and just going hard under brakes, getting by the Camaro. Yep, I've got him. So yeah, so it was an interesting time in the early 70s for Australia, but the next year it would be the same rules for Bathurst as the Touring Car Championship at the time. It all changed basically because of what happened with cars like this. Anyway, lap 2, catching up to these guys in front, so I'm in 6th place at the moment. 2nd place in sights, sorry, 1st, 2nd, you know, I can see them. However, you can see on the map, we've got a back marker, we've got a rammer, so the first 2, they're going to try and get by. The leader gets by with no problem. 2nd place, he looks like he got clipped by the Cuda, and bang! The 3 in front of me have been collected by the Cuda. He's just sitting in the middle of the track, bang! Yeah, and the Tirana, he was stuck in the wall. So yeah, that gifted me 3rd place, but the Trans Am in front of me, I can tell he got clipped by the Cuda because he's off on the grass and he's going into the pits. So last a 2nd in the 1st lap, after 2 laps, sorry, it's not bad. Anyway, we go to the start of lap 4, so we've got the Camaro in front, the leader. However, we've got back markers. Oh man, the Cuda, he tries to ram him, no luck, he's got no time to have a go at me either. But old mate Waterboy in his white Mustang, he tries to have a go at the Camaro as well. Nah, no good there. So here we go, we're going to turn 2. I know what he's going to do. I've watched enough Super GT videos. I know what to do there. He's just another idiot for this week. But yeah, it did mean I was catching up to the Camaro, and with this tune I've tried to with the sport transmission to try and, you know, increase a bit of acceleration for the final drive. But I couldn't quite get him, but you know, not too bad considering what happened with all these rammers. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have been as close to the Camaro if it wasn't for the rammers. But you know what, that's the first race. Let's go on with the next one. I thought to myself, well, I had a pretty good lap, so I don't want to start up front. I want to start further in the back. See what kind of shenanigans is going on here. As you can see, Daytona on the oval, and I don't know why we're doing standing starts at Daytona. It's just a Forza thing. As you can see, it quite clearly doesn't work when you're in the middle of a tri-oval. Anyway, so, you know, started, you know, further at, you know, close to the back of the grid. Got a charge of Daytona on my right with it, and he's taken the wing off. So, you know, it's very smart of him, because if you think about it, you don't really need aero on a track like this. So anyway, I get by all these guys, you know, very relatively easily. Just got the tune. I've tried giving this thing as much power as I possibly can. Hardly any handling parts, hence why it doesn't brake that well. Anyway, we get by these two. I get by the guy at 1 at Sebring, get by the Cuda, yeah, and I'm about to bang on the limiter, whereas the guy in the Charger Daytona, well, taking the wing off has paid off for him. So, you know, he's done alright in that sense. I did change the ratios a little bit before my first race. I probably shouldn't have, because I know this thing can get a bit more straight line speed, but you know what, it's an oval. You could put up with rammers, and you know what, the leader has put up with a rammer. He's put it into the wall, no contact with the rammer whatsoever, but that was just avoidance, and it's the guy in the orange Cuda again. Yep, that's historic ramming, or failed historic ramming. And because of this, and it's sim damage, remember, so the Charger Daytona, you can see on the distance, it's dwindling every second. Like before he made contact with the wall, he was pulling away, he was bolting off. But because of trying to avoid the Cuda, he's put it into the wall, and he decided, you know what, let's fix the damage, just go in the pits. It must have been pretty bad to not turn it, but anyway. And the rammer, he's gonna have a go. Guess what? Too late, mate. Your reflexes aren't that good, so I avoided him. However, he has collected the guys behind me, and then when I finish the race, well, guess what, mate, I'm done. So you can just ram to your heart's content, because, you know, I'm done, you're not. So I thought to myself, you know what, I've already got a win, let's just do one more race. So Hockenheim short, starting position 17 of 18. Now the Achilles heel of this tune is, yep, the start, just because of the gears, the gear ratios. But anyway, I wanted to keep the 4-speed gearbox. But yeah, we get into turn 1. It could have been a lot worse there. Then we go into turn 2. You just know everyone's just gonna, I don't know, connect to each other. But there's a few guys that have gone onto the grass at turn 2. Oh mate, in the Trans Am, he can't even see me. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. There's a few guys up on the grass there. It's all happening here. So, you know, just bide my time and see if I can make a few positions. There you go, a few guys into the wall. And I'm all the way up to 7. I've got a couple of Mustangs. 4, yeah, they're colliding. It was a Mustang and a Trans Am, sorry. Anyway, lap 2, it is pouring rain. So still 7th place, but old mate in the Mustang, he's just going all over the joint. I know what he's doing. Anyway, the guy in front of me, he's had a bit of a tank slapper. So that's giving me 6th position. Yeah, not too bad at all. So just looking at the lighting, it just looks so good on Xbox One X, especially like with the headlights. For some reason, I reckon my headlights are blown because they're not working. Anyway, the Mustang in front, well, I've got a lot more QB inches than he does, so I'm just going to get by him on the straight, just like that, and it's going to give me 5th position. So yeah, not too bad. I mean, I couldn't really get up to the leaders. I get a bit slidey on the curve there, but you know what, it's not too bad. Although the Mustang's just going to give me a few taps, because he's probably got a lot better handling than me. Fair enough. Probably a lot lighter, that thing, compared to this, a 4-door sedan. But yeah, I ended up finishing 5th, and I thought to myself, you know what, I've already got the win, that'll do me, you know, in this hopper, it's not bad. So yeah, give it a try, whether you like American muscle or Australian muscle, there's a fair bit there. But I have shared the tune for this car. It is called HRR Speed, and the description is Historic Road Racing Speed, and those rims are ridiculous, but I've only put them there to get more speed out of the thing. But yeah, if you like the video, smash the thumbs up button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more, subscribe and tap the notification icon. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.